Hi everybody, it's Honest John. I came of age during the sexual revolution. When I first hit puberty, contraception was illegal. By the time I graduated from college, it was commonplace and widely available. And so the attitudes of Americans about sex started changing. Sex could be just an expression of love between two people as part of a relationship. But it also could be just plain fun. But for the deeply religious people, this was a terrible thing. It enraged them and still does to this day. For them, there is only one reason to have sex, and that's to make babies. They hate the fact that people can have sex without that consequence. As far as they are concerned, even if you're married and only have sex with your spouse, if you use birth control and want to have sex without babies, you're a slut and a whore. The idea that sex might be natural and healthy and good to ease tension and frustration and good exercise, and as I mentioned before, a hell of a lot of fun, these are concepts they can't get their head around. For them, sex is this dirty, nasty, totally immoral act that you have to get through in order to have babies. And it's so nasty that you have to get a blessing in order to counteract its evil effects. Having sex for pleasure? Ew. Matter of fact, if you could take the pleasure out of sex, I think they'd be okay with it then. But this is the foundation of the anti-abortion movement, the anti-birth control movement. I mean, it's why they're against gay sex and heterosexual sex outside of marriage. But you know what? They can't even live up to their own standards, their own definition of morality. Look at all the affairs, all the sex scandals that happen in their ranks. And those are the famous people that we find out about it. If so many of their famous people are having sex scandals, imagine how much cheating, how much screwing around is going on within that Christian community. And a little hint for you guys. When you're having an affair, you're not trying to make babies. But since most Americans don't believe what they believe, they see that as a big problem. See, sex is healthy. It's a natural part of life. It's unhealthy to abstain from sex. Are you listening, Catholics? Your moral leaders, your spiritual counselors are essentially unhealthy people. And if we're going to talk about morals and really living a moral life, sex is a very small part of that. I mean, take a look. Right-wing religious people are the biggest advocates and perpetrators of violent, depraved, and despicable acts. When it comes to living a moral life, I'll take sluts and whores over evangelical Christians every time. Thanks for listening.